A gentleman found him in the morning, on a Saturday morning, and just posted a picture of him hanging on the wire saying, can anybody come out and get him? So I hopped in the car and came out here, and by then somebody had already cut him down and they had him on the ground, covered up. But he got away enough to fly across the street, and then he was just on the ground, just sitting there. And that's when her husband from Stanley Ranch was able to walk over there and just pick him up with his gloves and walked him back over to me. And he pulled the wing out and he was trying to tug on the wire, and I could tell, I'm like, it doesn't look good. Even if we could get it out, I think he needs to be treated. And so I had my cat carrier and he put him in there for me and away we went. Off we went to Lindsay, yeah.
One of the animals that have come in recently has been a great horned owl. This one came in at the beginning of October. It was entangled in barbed wire.
This owl in particular has been a lot of antibiotics and has had 2 or 3 surgeries for those wounds.
So today we're going to look at the wound in order to see if we can remove more sutures. So let's bring it in.
This owl, the barbed wire was entangled in the left wing. So we'll pull it out gently here. So the initial wounds were, there was wounds here, you can see along this line, and then also wounds along the elbow. So again, this owl did have 2 surgeries, 2 or 3 surgeries, I've lost count, in order to fix some of the wounds. And there's also some sutures that were on the other side because it did go through the entire patagium. And again, the patagium is this flap of skin that runs from the shoulder all the way to the wrist or the carpus. And so all of this is the patagium, and they need this flap of skin in order to fly. So actually I'm really pleased with how this owl is doing. You can't really even tell that there were sutures down here or over here. It's healing really well. I'm really happy with that.
All right, if you don't mind, we'll flip over to the other side. Yep. So just want to check the suture line that was on the other side, like I said, because it did go all the way through. And you can see just a tiny bit of gray skin at the suture line, but for the most part, it's healed really nicely. So the next step for this bird is that we're going to, well, one, make sure that he continues to heal that suture line. But we also need to get him out into an aviary to make sure that he can fly. So he needs to be able to fly, and he needs to be able to hunt on his own and find food, and basically be a good bird member of society.
So I'm sure Stanley's going to be happy to be back.
That's great.
Straight as an arrow flies, nowhere to be, more dreams to chase tonight. Good time wasted.
Yes, isn't he beautiful?
You and I, heads up.
Bye.